I own a shop called Dark Arts Tattoo in Bel Air, Maryland. It is a Harry Potter themed shop because I'm a freak and I love Harry Potter. And my style of tattoo is called glitter realism. Fandoms, cartoons, I add fun, glitter to them, and that's me. I have been of the mindset that I will own a business. The first shop I was at, when I started working there, I took over everything. I made us consent forms. I started doing inventory. I hired artists. I built the website. I built the Instagram. I managed everything. Turned it into like an organized business with the idea that maybe I'd be made a partner or something. But if not, like I learned how to run a business and not just that, a tattoo business. I would say about a year into me tattooing, I was like, I want to own and run my own shop. And not just because of financial gain or anything like that, but because working from the bottom up, I feel like I can provide like these artists with like a good environment and a good home. I didn't like for sure start making those plans until about 5 years into me being at that shop. I was very dedicated and willing to work for someone else for years, but I had my own ideas of how I would want to be treated and how I would want to run a shop. I think it was about November of 2019. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start making moves. You know, there's things that I don't like about this. There's things that I like about this. I wanna take those two things, mash them together and make something myself. So by December, I had a business license. I had the name picked out. I had the logo. So I took the month of November to December to do all that back end stuff, found a place in January, and then February 2020, we moved in and it was rolling until COVID. It was not poor planning, just coincidental that we ended up opening right before a pandemic. We opened, I think, February 5th. We got shut down March 14th. It was probably one of the scariest moments of my life. I worked so hard. I sacrificed everything. I quit my job as a tattoo artist with security working for someone else. My husband quit his job and was staying home with me to help me. There was a lot invested. Are we gonna get grants? Are we gonna get help? When are we gonna be able to open? I just felt like everything was ripped from me. Right when I think May came of 2020, we got the notice that everything was starting to open back up. I definitely made it work for a few months and got right back to it. People got stimulus checks, free time, unemployment, and they were like, tattoos. We went from me and 2 girls to 10 artists, busy. The artists that I found that work for the shop, I did not find. And I did not plan on having a big shop. I planned on being me and my silly little friend Brittany. At first, I really just wanted it to be private. It wasn't like I put feelers out. It was that what seemed to me, a lot of these people didn't have great experiences at other places, and I was like, come here and I'll love you. You know what I mean? Come here and I'll take care of you, and I'll make sure that we are treating each other with respect, that you feel like this is a family. That is the common denominator between me and all the other artists, is that we just came from shops that weren't great, treated them like crap, taking advantage of them. Misogyny, giving like a shop half your money, not providing them with anything, making them pay for everything. There would be a lot of pressure to work a lot of hours. You're an artist, you're independent, you should be able to come and go as you please. Not me personally, but like abuse. I had one deal with like artists that were racist and weren't getting any support from the owners. The list goes on. It's not new to the industry that these things happen. I think that's very much been happening for years, and maybe still. When new shops come up that are more inclusive and are more willing to like treat people like people, I think it can make up for that.